What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fulham FC FIFA 21 career mode. Now, in today's video we have 3 games, one against Leicester, one against our relegation rivals Fulham, and another against Brighton, who is also a relegation rival. Anyway, before this video starts, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter at Nimrod_MC and my Twitch, which is at Nimrod_MC. I will be streaming more, it's just right now I don't have the time. Anyway, let's get into this. So our first game is against Leicester City. Now, Leicester City, obviously the battle of the career modes. Obviously, and yeah, check out the Leicester City career mode. You should always. This one's getting more views, which is quite weird. I didn't expect that, but hey ho, at least I'm getting views. Anyway, Leicester start off with a good chance. Ayoze Pérez, who was brilliant this game, had a great shot, but it was a good save from Ayoze, and then they nearly get in with a good sweat, but it was cleared away by Callum Chambers, who was coming in for the red-carded Ogbonna, who got red-carded stupidly last game against Manchester United. But what has been the story of our season? Penalties. And well, PK gets a one away here. The referee gets it wrong, and so does VAR. PK gets the ball, but luckily Gamero, who is the top scorer in the Premier League right now, misses the penalty. So luckily for us, we keep it at 0-0 with a good chance for us there. And as the restart started at halftime, I thought, why not just give it to Joshua King? And well, this run was absolutely fantastic, and he finished it off with an amazing save from Kasper Schmeichel, an amazing save from Kasper. And well, it was a good chance here for Leicester, as I stupidly throw it with Teti to Gamero, but he misses just. And then Josh King comes close again, but it's another amazing save by Schmeichel, and then they just calmly pass it out. And after some awful defending from just love to change up the style in real life. Like nearly every 4 months, I just have a new, different haircut. And I've tried to grow a beard, even though I'm only 16, but 17 in a few days, so that's exciting. Anyway, we're going to our next game, and obviously I can grow that beard that I gave my manager. I wish, oh my word. But anyway, we're going to our next game, and it is against West Bromwich Albion. So West Brom, obviously, they came second in the Championship. Luckily second, because Brentford bottled it so bad, and Fulham obviously went through the playoff final. So, you know, this was a real 6-pointer. If we lost this, then this would bring us back to the relegation battle. As we got some good form, you know, we beat Liverpool, we beat Burnley. We had a few good games, but we needed to win this game, and Wales an awful first half, and then in the second half we get punished straight away from from some awful defending from me, as I do not know who scored, but he scores a very good goal, a very good finesse from the West Bromwich Albion player, as they get the ball on the edge, and look at that defending. Ogbonna back in the team, and well, poor from him. As Max Meyer, I do actually know who he is, as the German scores a goal for West Bromwich Albion, and while Ayoze rolls it out, he finds Piqué, and Piqué, I brought him in because, you know, he's a Spanish player, good on the ball, you know, he's very experienced, and well, he gives the ball straight away. Doesn't find Teti, and then as Max Meyer, who had an absolutely brilliant game, has a shot, hits the post, but it doesn't matter because Matty Phillips, scores to tap him. And I'm just saying, some of these deflections are getting really unlucky. The one against Leicester, you know, Areola and Callum Chambers colliding, that was really frustrating. And well, that one was really frustrating as it just fell to Matty Phillips. But anyway, it was a good goal for West Brom, obviously, as they went 2-0 ahead. And well, after a really good tackle from Guisa, they have a really good chance, but a great save from Areola. And well, in the last minute, it didn't really matter. As Areola fumbles the ball out, it finds their captain of the day, who I can't remember, but I should remember. I can't see what that... Bartley. Carl Bartley gets the goal for West Brom, and he makes it 3-0. So a dreadful day for Fulham, and an amazing day out for West Bromwich Albion, as we are pulled back into the relegation battle, as we lose 3-0 to West Bromwich Albion. I think that's the first time we haven't scored in a game, I want to say, because I think we've always scored. So yeah, that's quite embarrassing actually. So really frustrating, obviously, for Fulham, as we played awful. Like, we were really bad. And yeah, we need to take a look at how we actually get the ball from one end to another. If we go long ball, if we go passing out from the back, if we go give it to the midfielders to process it up like a Kovacic sort of role, gets the ball from deep and then drives and pulls it up field. So yeah, really frustrating day for that that was for Fulham. But funny enough, I actually got an email. Obviously I haven't put it in. I got an email about Tom Kearney and saying that PK should be should be captain, and I was like, mate, Tom Kearney's been Fulham's captain for God knows how long. So anyway, we go back to another battle of the career modes. So 2 career mode teams in this episode. We go to Brighton, so we go to the Amex. And well, Brighton are a good team. I tipped them to do very well in this year's Premier League, and they have a really good formation structure. They're always really hard to break down in this year's FIFA, but they also play possession type football. And if you play possession type football, or played against it last season, you know it was near impossible to get the ball off them with their passing. And god damn it, they were good at passing. This was some brilliant manoeuvre from Graham Potter's team, as he finds Mac Allister. I don't know who does. Gross, I think, finds Mac Allister, and he scores. So the Argentinian, who, yeah, you wouldn't think that is Alexis Mac Allister was Argentinian, but he is. Gets the goal, and as Lallana, the old Liverpool player, has an absolute thunderbolt of a strike. Brilliant finish, a brilliant placement, but also brilliant power from the ex-Liverpool man. And yeah, he makes it 2-0. It was a brilliant goal, and I couldn't do anything about it. And yes, it's me dragging out centre-backs again, but what can you do with that finish? Like, that's a brilliant finish, and he gets his first goal of the Premier League season. But we do get a chance after that. Straight away, we hit them with a good chance with Harvey Elliott, who came back into the Fulham squad, finds Aleksandar Mitrovic, and with a good finish, it was 2-1. So Fulham back on, and you know, nearly every game has been high scoring. So you know, that's probably why you guys love this career mode so much, is because there's always goals. There's always going to be goals, and especially for Mitrovic, as he gets his 10th goal in the Premier League. Absolute scenes from the Serbian, brilliant from him, and our Fulham legend is really giving us hope to stay in the Premier League. And obviously our aim is, the board's aim is to finish mid-table, but I think staying in the Premier League is the main thing. And while we got to score chances like this, Mitrovic accidentally took it too early, and Ryan made a good save, and then it hit the bar, so lucky for Brighton. And well, on the other end, Gerard Piqué gets tackled on the edge of his box. I'm not going to lie, guys, he's having a horror first season back into the Premier League. He's really struggling, and well, this completely shows why. He's an awful touch, and it just falls to Mac Allister. Mac Allister's, yep, I can have that, mate. And the Argentinian does score, and that does end the game. So it ends the game 3-1. Really frustrating, as we haven't won a game in 4 games now. So very frustrating, but with Fulham, we can bounce back with full force. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter at Nimrod_MC and my Twitch at Nimrod_MC. And I will see you later. Good.